It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A beautiful river walk, one of San Antonio's top attractions, as we see people cruising by and enjoying a terrific day. We've got basketball action at the AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Lakers. They are a sixth-place team right now, definitely in contention moving down the stretch.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
I agree. I mean, it's clear they're not going anywhere. I mean, this is not a team that any opponent can take lightly come playoff time.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Paul Millsap out there with Z. Then there's Nick Young. Then it's Russell. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. And here's Los Angeles, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. There's the pick. Here's Parker. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Russell.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Clarkson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Clarkson's got his first basket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Parker kicks to Anderson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pass to Clarkson. Millsap a screen on Green. Clarkson passes to Millsap. Green kicks to Parker. Back to Green. Uncovered. That's good on the jump shot.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Feeds it to Clarkson. Screened by Russell. To the inside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. They set the pick. Parker dishes to Dedmon. Out to Parker. 6 to shoot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Russell kicks to Young. Back to Russell. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Millsap a screen. Clarkson passes to Millsap. There's Parker with the three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got 5 points so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And here's Clarkson following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. A floater, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now here's Green. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Portland. Kicks to Dedmon. Passes it to Parker. It's deflected. They get it back, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Millsap sets the pick for Russell. He feeds it to Millsap. Puts it up. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
They're off and running. Good score of their first 5.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake. And with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, but as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Lee comes in for Anderson. And it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. Now here's Ginobili. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Powell dishes to Russell. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Powell inside. He's covered by Ginobili, and so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Nancy's checked in for Los Angeles. Caspi comes in for Clarkson, and he can't hit the second. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Leonard. Powell pulls it in.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
He sinks the 11-footer. Powell's got his first points in this one. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Trailblazers.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Caspi for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Tony Parker.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Russell, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Ginobili with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Over in the corner, Gasol. Rebound by Caspi.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Picked by Randall. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal. Parker outside. Jacks up a 3. Shot is no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
San Antonio's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Right side, Lee. Ginobili outside. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Ginobili outside. Clock at 4. Randall grabs the board. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Caspi, and Gasol sends it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That drops. 9 points for Tony Parker.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Carter, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Parker. Now, here is Russell. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Got a piece of it. And Gasol sends it back. They recover it. Russell with a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Russell's got 6. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Mills. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Dishes it to Lee. And Mills kicks to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Rebound the Lakers. Powell inside. He's covered by Ginobili, and Vince Carter picks up the foul. Here is Nance. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Powell kicks to Randall. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Now here is Carter. 23 points for him the last game against Portland. He used that pick just right. Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The drive by Russell. Up and in on the layup.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Ginobili outside. 1 second left, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game has been, you know, we can beat any team in this league.
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce in some cases or even overproduce?
You do, but really it is about attitude and confidence. I mean, those are the two elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swag on today. Back in the day, it was called having your mojo working. Right. So same thing, and you can ride that for quite a ways.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Paul Millsap out there with Young. Then it's P. Then there's Z, and it's Clarkson in at the 1 spot. And Mills kicks to Green. Now Mills. 6 to shoot. They kick it out to Green. And it's off the back rim. No good. Young passes to Powell. Back to Young. Stolen by Anderson. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Vince Carter with the slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Clarkson outside for Millsap. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Lakers lead by 1.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Carter, and Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Anderson outside. Leonard with a screen on Millsap. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Powell's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Now here's Green. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Ball's knocked loose. Down low. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Powell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Z the pass to Powell. Clarkson with the ball. He's against Parker. Clarkson kicks to Young. Millsap dishes to Young. 5 to shoot. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And that is good. Parker's got 11 points.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Now here's Clarkson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Anderson outside. And there's the pass to Green. Leonard against Young. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For San Antonio, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Julius Randle's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Randle. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Young outside, three-pointer, and another three for the Lakers.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And here's Anderson. They kick it out to Green. Parker, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. A rebound by the Lakers. Randle's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes. Still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And here's Leonard from 3. Again, Leonard missing. The Lakers in the lead. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Inside. And again, Paul Millsap. Millsap's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Millsap attacking. That's good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Lee comes in for Anderson, and it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. The Lakers also changing it up. Nance comes in for Young, and it's Russell in for Powell. Now here's Parker. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Portland.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Now Russell. Ginobili missing from long range. Russell kicks to Randle. Here's Clarkson. Makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got 11.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Parker's running. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And Mills kicks to Carter. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 8. Russell with it. He's picked up by Lee, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Mills passes to Gasol. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Outside, Russell. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Vince Carter picks one up. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Mills dishes to Carter. Picked by Lee. Carter with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Mills can't hit.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And the shot is good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. Well, it's obvious the difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
You have plenty of second chance points. Also keeps the opponent out of transition, not resting on their lead, staying active. And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside, Russell. Out left to the wing. Clarkson kicks to Nance. Connects in the foul line jumper. Nance has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Good looking screen by Gasol. And here's Mills from the arc. And so we wrap up the first.
Coach, you're going to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Anderson. And it's Dedmon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. The Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And so Russell hits them both. And the Spurs with possession. It's a 13-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Gasol wide open. He fires. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 9 points for Pau Gasol. Russell passes to Millsap. Stolen by Anderson. And now Parker pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Parker's got 15 points.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now, here is Russell. Gasol with the rebound. Parker kicks to Leonard. Now the feed to Gasol. Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Leonard. Launches it. Shot is off. Good defensive work there by Young. Lakers leading by 9. Millsap sets the pick for Russell. And Parker with the block. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Shoots the three, and the shot is good. Leonard's got 7.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Lakers shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Z defended by Gasol. Z the pass to Russell. Lock at 6. Gasol with the steal. Parker dishes to Gasol. Got that one up quick. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And, you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Tony Parker. Now Clarkson, he's got 11. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3, and the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Parker kicks to Gasol. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Russell, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Millsap against Gasol. To the middle. And it's sent back by Russell. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the inside. Young tipped away. Stolen by Anderson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Stolen by Clarkson. And Young, here we go. To the paint. Now, here's Clarkson. Covered by Parker. Back to Russell. Gets to the corner and buries it. Russell's got 20 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Green, the pass to Gasol. And it's Green with the jam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Parker kicks to Gasol. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He has 11 points from 3 to 9. Boy, he's been a big contributor in this one.
And it isn't something that they get from him every game, but I tell you what, they got to be loving it today.
Powell, he's checked in for Clarkson. Powell dishes to Millsap. Young outside. Leonard with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And that one's good. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter. The Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Z defended by Gasol. Here's Powell. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Powell's got 6 points.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
Here's Gasol. Oh!
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Powell. He has 6. Here's Millsap. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Parker. He's got 17. Outside, Green to tie. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Russell with it. Now Green defending. Russell passes to Powell. Millsap a screen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. Number 1, the Spurs.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I look for them to continue to attack the rim.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for the Lakers, Randall's checked in for Z. Nance comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Caspian for Nick Young. Ginobili outside. A 3-ball. But he stays with it. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Caspi, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Russell. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. That's tipped. And here's Mills. He's got 5. Pass to Bertens. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Here's Russell. 3-point lead. He kicks to Powell. They get a hand on it. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. For the tie. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Mills with it. 1:39 left in the third. Pass to Bertens. Lee, a screen on Randall. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot, and it's laid up and in by Lee. Lee's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Randall kicks to Powell. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caspi. Leaps for it. Carter pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
The drive by Russell. The shot is off. And the Spurs going the other way now. 30 seconds left in the third. Carter outside. Spurs working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Lee, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. The Lakers have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The 3 from Mills. The shot misses. Caspi. The shot misses. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Spurs trail by 4, so the Lakers 5 right now. Paul Millsap out there with Randall. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's P, and it's Z at the 5. Home in the paint. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Clarkson with the ball. He's against Parker. Double team on Millsap. 5 on the clock. Here's C. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Young's checked in for the Lakers. The Spurs shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The dish to Leonard. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And he gets it to go. Powell's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
The pass to Bertens from downtown, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Davis. Parker's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Clarkson with the ball. He's against Parker, and they'll keep possession. Good.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
He dishes it to Leonard. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And that one's good. And it's now 22 points for D'Angelo Russell. San Antonio calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Now Russell. And it's blocked. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Clarkson. Millsap in the corner. And again, no good by the Lakers. San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. And the wide open shot from Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Russell against Green. Millsap kicks to Clarkson. Millsap a screen on Parker. 6 to shoot. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Clarkson.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to Dedmon. Outside Leonard. Baseline try. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Parker with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. No good with the layup. Lakers trail by 6. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Lakers call time here. Look at Tony Parker. What a contribution.
We need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
San Antonio making a switch here.
Simmons. Mills.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Feeds it to Millsap. And the rejection by Leonard. Back to Russell. And here's Young from the arc. And again, the Lakers no good. Spurs leading by 6. And stolen by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. Up the floor. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possible. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally hanging in the balance, a play like that is an igniter. That's where momentum can become a game changer.
The kick out to Anderson. He feeds it to Simmons. Tries yet again. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
On defense, the Lakers. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And another shot. Good defensive work there by Young.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. that. Is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Gasol dishes to Leonard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's the screen. Millsap in the corner from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Anderson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Russell against Leonard. Puts one up from 19. That's short off the rim. Lakers trail by 4. Russell passes to Clarkson. Back to Russell. Nice shot from the wing. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Kicks it to Anderson from outside the arc. And that one's good. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Mills with the steal. Finished off the break.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Rejected by Gasol. Leonard on the wing. Millsap covering. D2 from Anderson. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers trail by 7. Young left side. Got a piece of it. Here's Mills. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Bertanis comes in for Kyle Anderson. Carter, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's D in for Patty Mills. Here's Clarkson. Here's Dedmon. Dishes to Carter. Now the feed to Simmons. Up off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Clarkson kicks to Russell. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. 4 on the clock. Millsap sets the pick for Russell. Shot to stop the run. Out of hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Spurs.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And by making sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series, guys. This win tonight will move their record to 2-0 with 2 left to play against the Lakers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Parker. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Now here is Carter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Simmons. Makes it off the glass.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Pal, this win was punctuated by some quality defensive plays. How important is the defensive execution to your success?
Well, defense got to be always our motor. If we get some stops, we're doing a good job defensively, everything will be okay from that point on. So we just got to continue to emphasize our defense.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tony Parker. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Tony Parker is putting on a show. The say Bone Assassin does it again. Man, see, he started out as a traditional one guard, bringing the ball up, getting to the backfield. But now, the team leans on him.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan,